Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Lords. You join us.
So the decision is made to bat first in what could just about be called bowler-friendly conditions. Both captains will be happy enough.
Yep. Really good shot there.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope, punch that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
That last ball, something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Rizwan shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Yeah. Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Keeper.
There'll be one run here for them.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
Wait.
They'll push hard, should get back for two.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Middle that one, great timing.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Yeah.
Oh, faintest of sounds. No one to catch it, though. 14 runs added there. Pakistan are 14 for none. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the pavilion end.
Yeah.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Good return, back from the deep. Surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run. Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Yeah.
Sprayed that very wide. Hits the boundary rope. The keeper had no chance there.
That was a pretty wild delivery, lost all control.
Yep.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be four.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Boundary.
Sharma, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yep.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
One of those ones where you really have to up the slower one nicely.
A little short occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch. And as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
A few moves made in the field. Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Waiting.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
That's the over. Pakistan are 30 for none. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
Yep.
Effortless. A gift, really. Floated it up there and dealt with.
It was hit it well to pick up four.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Rizwan will be frustrated with that shot. The ball was there to hit, but couldn't find the gap.
Yep.
Lovely shot back past the bowler. Runs to be had here.
Flashed at it, didn't time it well, but got enough to get it to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing, out of the middle.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear. Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Any loose deliveries?
Bit of a change-up in the field now.
Yep.
Superbly played through the covers for 4.
Fielders there in the covers, but they put it right into the gap. That's a beautiful shot.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Yep.
Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep. Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Really race between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Yep.
Gorgeous on drive. Mid-on has work to do.
All the signs that they're reading the ball well. Guided it away off the back foot to the boundary rope.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
The right-arm medium bowling into the attack from the nursery end.
Some adjustments to the field.
Yep.
Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary. Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Gone right through the defences.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Zaman will be looking to make a strong start to their innings. A couple on offer here.
Zaman gets off the mark.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Nice shot, runs possible. brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. This is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase. Doesn't beat the infield.
Lovely shot to start the innings. Unfortunate they just couldn't find a gap.
Precision, past the umpire and not likely to get cut off.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now. Misses everything.
That's a much better directed short ball. Didn't quite manage to get the bat in position. It's through to the keeper. That's the one bouncer for the over.
Great shot, at least one on offer. The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. Wow, that's missed the lot.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Catch! Yeah.
Caught. One of the easiest catches you'll see.
Managed to clasp their hands around that one. Disappointment for the batter, joy for the bowler. Another wicket down, this one without scoring.
Naseem coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Just misses. Must have only been millimetres from hitting leg. Straight to the fielder.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Time that brilliantly.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. Runs coming very easily. Well placed. Should get a single. Quick onto that in the infield.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Couldn't have played that any better.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that.
Right arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
That's just a textbook 6. Timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power. A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Good bit of timing there.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot. Driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. There'll be runs here.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Right out of the middle.
Gets onto the front foot and that shot is full of aggression. Sent high and long over the rope.
Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Yep.
Nicely played.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. Ralph into the attack now, from the nursery end. Nice solid defensive shot.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Reading.
Couldn't get it through the field.
No!
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
Big appeal.
Yep. Keeper!
Nice shot.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Super piece of timing.
That's the 50 partnership between these two, gaining some momentum nicely for the team.
Control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
That's it! Yep.
Gone! Not a great shot to start the over.
Was the promise much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game and will want to show everyone their strength.
Nice bowling.
Drives and misses everything.
Khan with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Beaten on the drive.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. That's poor play.
That's it!
4 through the offside. Easy as you like.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Four off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Yup!
Huge edge. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
A good way to push up the run rate. They'll be 50 in no time with shots like that.
End of the over. 12 runs coming from it. India are 72 for 2. The match ends in a tie. We've got a super over to decide the outcome. Misses out on the first ball of the innings.
Looking to get the innings started, just can't get it away. Got it well enough to get it away to the boundary, a poor delivery and a fine shot in the end.
Would have been really happy with that last shot.
That was a tremendous delivery, fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Gone! Excellent catch, close to the bat.
It's back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
Well, where did that come from, you wonder? After some time...
Huge shot! That's a massive shot! Just incredible!
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
Yep.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length. The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Yep.
Finds the edge. A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
Yep.
Sprayed that very wide. Hits the boundary rope. The keeper had no chance there.
Yep.
Right in the slot. Right where they like it. The ball races to the boundary. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Just threw the shot too early.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep.
Big edge!
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary. That's the match. It looked like the required runs were too many to get in that final over.